I'm Thomas Fahy, and I'm making another addition to our series on understanding our Father's kingdom, the kingdom of His will. Now, last session we spoke about the Holy Trinity being three persons in one single being, and how they wanted to share what they are and what they have with another being and have a beautiful companionship between that other being. And since there are no other gods that could be good companions to the one true God, it's not possible, then we spoke about how God brought into existence another being, a human being named Adam, and gave Adam their own divine will, which is the source of all that is true, good, beautiful, and holy. And we spoke more about that, and we're going to continue today. The divine will is the revealer of the work of creation, and only the divine will can manifest all the secrets of God's love hidden in creation. God used many tender ways to begin, little by little, making known to Adam the many surprises of His love, introducing one surprise and then another. In this way, divine wisdom maintained the bonds of love, joy, and happiness between the Father, God, and the Son, created Son, Adam. But God gambled with His beloved creature by giving His human will the gift of freedom. It would have been unfitting for God to create Adam without this freedom, nor could God say that He had created him in His image and likeness. God is free, and the companion He created to understand Him and enjoy life together must also be free and not a slave. Forced love would torture Adam, and it would disgust God. So yes, God gambled with Adam, and God lost. Adam used his free will to withdraw from the kingdom of the Father, which had been established in his soul to reign there freely, as in heaven, even in the heaven of the Holy Trinity itself. And God had wanted Adam to freely confirm this most sublime state in which he had been created by giving his own fiat at the time of his test. It was a test of fidelity, obedience, and gratitude to God, his Father, and the author of his life. The very purpose of creation was that the Father's kingdom, the kingdom of the divine will, be established in the souls of human beings. And this is the primary intention of God ad extra, that is, going out from the Trinity, and it is an eternal intention, decreed infallibly, and will not be frustrated. And so the world can never end until the kingdom of the divine will has had its glorious reign in souls on earth, as in heaven. Now, notwithstanding God's lost gamble, at the beginning of the history of the human race, His eternal purpose will be accomplished. God would gamble once again and be successful. The purpose of His will be completed in human history, and He will go to excesses of love and mercy to assure this wondrous outcome. Thus, God's glory will be complete, and a new generation of His children will be the most fortunate in all of history. They will be called the children of the resurrection, the second generation of the children of light, and the sons and daughters of the divine will, among many other titles. But first must come the preliminary steps to the recovery of the prime purpose of creation and the restoration of the kingdom of the Father in the souls of men. God promised a Redeemer to Adam and his spouse Eve, Eve, cooperated with him, Adam, in original sin. The sin was of withdrawing from the kingdom of the divine will by doing their own will, disobeying God, and eating the real fruit of a real tree that they were forbidden to touch or to eat thereof. The Redeemer would come, and he would restore things to their original state. To Adam and Eve, this meant that the Redeemer would recover what they had lost. And what they had lost was none other than the greatest gift God can give, which is the possession of the eternal will in common with God, making them legitimate children of God, full of grace and living divine life with the Holy Trinity as members of the divine family. And Jesus said to Louisa, the one who wrote all this, under obedience to the confessors given to her by the church, Jesus said these words, very important. They deceive themselves who think that our supreme goodness and infinite wisdom would have left man with only the benefits of redemption without raising him once again to the first state created by us. Then our creation would be without its purpose and therefore without its full effect, which cannot be in the works of God. So that ends our second session on the understanding the kingdom of our Father. So we'll close now, and God bless you. And my name is Thomas Fahy.